how do you maintain brand differentiation? And we are seeing like report after report, study after study, brand, its power and its actual effect on the bottom line cannot be understated. So how do you maintain that brand differentiation as everybody starts to kind of dive headlong into AI? I don't know if you ever did this, but like if you ask any Gen AI platform to randomly pick a number between 1 and 10, 7. 7's the number you're going to get. So like I think there's this idea that when I'm talking to ChatGPT that its answers are just mine, and it's absolutely not the case.
Yeah.
So how do we keep that balance?
So I think, to your point, the power of brand can be underestimated, and I think it's becoming increasingly more powerful and valuable.
Yes.
And for me, brand differentiation remains the same. So it's the creativity, it's the strategic thinking that ultimately is going to craft your brand story. Now, I think when you think about kind of the good old days of brand and, how you would kind of research concepts or taglines or whatever it was, you go back to the days of focus groups and animatics and like all of this stuff that now feels like it should be in a museum. But I do think, again, how AI is leveraged to inform and inspire brand development or kind of creative development for a brand, I think is hugely powerful. I do think the ways in which AI can propel brand thinking is really, really fascinating. Mm-hmm. So if I think about, we'll use the focus group example, right?
Yes.
You're going to be kind of going through a global rebrand. We just did one at Genpact. And one of the things we said is, how do we want to spend our time, money, and effort? Going the kind of traditional routes of research is hugely time intensive, takes, time, money. And so we said, let's use synthetic data to create personas and actually test out some of our brand ideas. So I do think, the differentiation when you have AI in the mix, for me, it's not about AI creating that differentiation or carving out your brand story. It's about how can you leverage AI to inform, inspire, and again, kind of get to your ideas faster. I do also think the opportunity for us to think about kind of AI doing really the kind of heavy lifting and humans doing the thinking. So again, I think so much of what we all want to preserve in marketing in terms of the strategic and the creative thinking is so critical. And if we use AI to do some of that heavy lifting, that really kind of tedious research or pulling the data or looking at the external marketplace and pulling, what is the kind of market intel, using AI in those ways means you actually kind of do outsource the heavy lifting. And so that creative thinking still is owned by humans. I think the other thing for me is really just the opportunity to think about, the content space. So as you're kind of thinking about differentiation, to your point, if everyone put, they're kind of, let's put our marketing plan into AI, let's put our kind of keywords into AI.
Generate a beautiful day.
Right. Like, so I think that, with the ability to kind of obviously create so much content using AI, I do think the potential risk is kind of content commodity, right? Where you don't have humans in the loop.
Oh, yeah.
So as you're thinking about not just building your brand and differentiating your brand, but how you're showing up in, LLMs, right? So when people are searching for your company, it's no longer SEO, right? It's all about how is your content surfacing, and actually using AI to help figure out how you can better surface your content in LLMs when people are searching for you has been hugely effective for us. So I think, there is, I think, still so much room and so much opportunity for the humans to do the thinking, AI to do the heavy lifting. But the brand differentiation for me still remains very much at the heart of the kind of creative and strategic thinking.
That is such a fantastic way of framing it. And I can just, in my mind, I picture like, organizational leaders looking to AI to solve the problem. No, you have the people who are going to solve the problem. You need to lighten their load. You need to get the minutia off of their plates. You need to let them clear their mind, focus, and deliver those big things. I always say like, oh, AI is going to take away everybody's job and work and everything. I'm like, show me a marketer on the planet that doesn't have 5 things that they would kill to have an 8th day in the week so that they can actually do these things that they know could make a huge difference, but they have to keep the lights running.